A very good morning to you, and thank you very much for joining us. It's a Friday, and it is another fresh day for you, and you have to know that it is the start of the weekend. You're most welcome. It is KOKOLIRIKO Live on Westnile Television. My name is Denis Oringi, and I'm here to give you a breath of every information that you need to know right here on Westnile Television. And we do appreciate you very much for joining us this morning, and you have to know that it is 4th of August 2023, and I'm here in the program, the KOKOLIRIKO Live. It's still there over 9 a.m. in the morning, and then I will be leaving you in the hands of Feta Emmanuel as he will be taking you through Ayola's, which is the Lugbara T News Bulletin that we have right here on Westnile Television. All right, dear viewer, you have to know that I have a lot of information for you. We shall be able to dive into the electoral roadmap for the year 2025, and starting right from year 2024, 2025, and 2026. You have to know that Electoral Commission of the Republic of Uganda has come out with the roadmap, and so it is important that you should be able to know what will be happening next year, and you have to know that we are remaining with a few months for us to get into the year of 2024, and we shall be diving into the year 2025, 2026. But the electoral year start from the year 2024 next year, and so that is what you need to know. Allow me to tell you this, that having money in your bank account also boosts your immune system, but doctors won't tell you about it. It is called vitamin M. According to research that they have realized that those who have money with at their home in their pockets, they're a little bit healthy compared to those who don't have money, whether at home or in their bank account. But if you have your money in your bank account, you have to know that it also, it boosts your immune system. This is according to what has been, released. But this is what I can really tell you. I would really confirm with this, because if you have nothing in your bank account and you have nothing at your home, you have nothing totally, sometimes you get affected. Psychologically, you will not be well because you have nothing in your account, you have nothing in your pocket. Remember, purchasing anything in this country requires you to have money. Once you have the money, it is very easy for you to continue living your life. It is very easy for you to eat life, as it is always being said by people. And so I believe that this is true. All right. Now, another information from Pakwash District, dear viewer, this morning, you have to know that Pakwash Police Station, a CID department, is really, has written to Rico Westnile region, and that is talking about the students' activity strike at Excel Senior Secondary School in Mujugula Village, Puvungu Central Ward, Pakwash Town Council, Pakwash District. And you have to know the information that has been captured by police in regards to the strike at Excel College. The senior 4 candidates of the above school were able to really cause strike. This was at around 12:50 hours. They destroyed and they broke glasses of the windows of the dormitories for the reasons being that, one, they went to eat their special food different from the lower classes. They want to eat their food, their special food, different from lower classes, since they are sitting for mock exams. And so this has been one of the reasons why the students of Excel College in Pakwash Town Council, Pakwash District, were able to go on strike. This is quite unfortunate, and it's a little bit bizarre. I do not know whether it has been a special design for the students, more especially in candidate classes, to really request for special lunch. This has been captured as one of the reasons for striking. Two, they claim that they had paid 40,000 for Wakiso examination papers, which comes from Wakiso district, for their mock, but to their dismay, the exams paper they sat for was different. So they wanted an explanation on that from the school administration. Also, the school head teacher, Mr. Onenarash Francis, the school administration has therefore decided to suspend all senior 4 students to go home until 18th August 2023 and have to come back with their parents. And this is the information that is really coming from Pakwash. It has been captured by the Criminal Investigation Department of Pakwash Police Station. And so this is one of the issues that should be bringing to your attention this morning in regards to the behaviors of the students when we have them at school. When you look at the reasons, the 2 reasons that have been captured, by the police of Pakwash, as parents, I know you will be asking yourself, why should they really go on strike? 1, wanting special meal away from the meal that is being served for the general students because you're sitting for examinations. This is quite a little bit unfortunate. Why am I saying this? Is because as a student, you are a student and you cannot really demand for special treatment. Remember, what is being served to the general student, you have to take part of. And you cannot really just say, for us we are doing examinations, so we need a special meal. I think this is a little bit quite unfortunate. And I've been saying this, that we need to look for special program for our young people in order for them to understand. I know the people who led in this majority are the boy child or the boys that we have at Excel College Pakwash. This is quite unfortunate, and I believe that the school administration together with the parents and also other stakeholders will be able to sit down and harmonize on this. 2, they paid 40,000 hoping to sit for Wakisa. And so for those who have been sitting for examinations in northern Uganda, you know what Wakisa means. It is called Wakiso District Mock examination. And so it is like a Wakiso Secondary Schools Association, and they always set mock examinations for the students. And the students who always sit for these examinations are students majorly from northern Uganda. I can remember vividly also sitting for these papers prepared by Wakisa, both in O level and also in A level. And so the students of Excel College Pakwash, they claim that they paid 40,000 for them to sit for this examination. Unfortunately, it seems that the examination has been not provided for them. And this is a little bit unfortunate. And once you have promised and you have really collected money from students, you have to make sure that you fulfill what you have really promised the students. And so I believe that the head teacher of Excel College will be able to sit together with the students and explain to the students the bottlenecks involved in this. The 40,000 that the students have really paid, I have to tell you that it is a good amount of money at this particular time, looking at the current the economic situation that we do have. And so if you promise the students this, make sure that you do that, what you promised to them. You know, students are like bees. You disturb them, they will really, get on you and they will be able to sting you. And so I believe that this will be harmonized, and the students who have not sat for Wakisa that they paid for, they will be provided with the papers. And we shall be able to wait for more information in regards to the attempted strikes at Excel College Pakwash. All right, dear viewer, allow me to give you the key milestones in the national elections that is expected to be from the 2025-2026 general elections. And according to the Electoral Commission has come out with the roadmap already. And so it is important that you get to know what is going to start when exactly and is going to finish when exactly. And now looking at the benchmarking on electoral participation, that is citizens in diaspora, prison, persons with disabilities, and special institutions will be starting on 3rd of June. That will be on 2023, and it will end on the 1st of September 2023. And this time around, the Electoral Commission seems to be moving forward to capturing, that is, our brothers and sisters who are in the diaspora, the Ugandans who are outside the country, in as far as the election is really concerned. And so we do really appreciate the Electoral Commission for this. Remember, in the previous years, we have not been having the people in the diaspora, more especially the Ugandan voters, participating in the election. And so this time around, the Electoral Commission has said that in the 2026 elections, we shall be able to have the people in the diaspora, the people in prisons, the people in the persons with disabilities, and the special institutions participating in the election in this country. I think this is a very good one. We want to see who will be voted by the persons in prisons that we have in our country, Uganda. And as I talk right now, I have to tell you that there are a great number of prisoners that we have in Uganda's prisons. And if they are allowed to vote, I have to tell you that, yeah, you know, the outcome of the elections will be a little bit different this time around. And you know, the people who will be voted for by the persons in prisons, I don't want to speak other things this morning, but I'm just giving information that the benchmarking on electoral participation by citizens in diaspora, citizens in prison, citizens who are persons with disabilities, and special institutions will be starting on Saturday, 3rd June 2023, and this will be also the Uganda Matters Day for you. You need to know this, and it will also end on 1st of September 2023, and this will be you know, in the financial year 2023-2024, and I believe that this has been captured in as far as financing aspect is concerned by Minister of Finance. We don't want to hear that there's no money for benchmarking. And then the second item that we do have is the procurement of materials and services for the demarcation of the electoral areas and reorganization of polling stations. This will start on Wednesday, 3rd April 2024, and it will end on Saturday, 1st June 2024. So you should be able to take care of these particular electoral activities milestones that will be conducted by the Independent Electoral Commission of our country, Uganda. This is what I need to bring to your attention. The third item, the third activity in regards to the electoral activities milestone will be the recruitment, training and deployment of parish and sub-county supervisors for purposes of reorganization of polling stations. And this recruitment will be starting on 29th May 2024, Wednesday. It will be ending on 27th June 2024, and it will be a Thursday for you. The National Training Workshop for staff on commencement of a roadmap, demarcation of electoral areas, and reorganization of polling stations will be starting on Thursday, 13th June 2024, and it will be able to end on Saturday, 15th June 2024 for you information. And this is also within the financial year 2023-2024. And then the fifth activity that we have in the electoral activities milestone, we have the regional stakeholders engagement workshops on strategic plan, roadmap, demarcation of electoral areas, and reorganization of polling stations. And this will be starting on Saturday, 22nd June 2024, and it will be able to end on Saturday, 22nd June 2024. This is what you need to know. I think there is a little bit kind of a mistake right here. We cannot have Saturday 22nd June ending also Saturday 22nd of June, unless the Electoral Commission is telling us that they will be able to carry these across the whole regions that we have in our country, Uganda, concurrently without leaving a region behind. And so that is the activities for the financial year 2023-2024, in which we are already into when we are talking about the financial year. Only that we are remaining with some months to get into the year 2024. So that we see these activities being undertaken by the Electoral Commission. All right, looking into the financial year 2024-2025, Electoral Commission plans to have field demarcation of constituencies and electoral areas and recognition of polling stations that we do have, and this will be starting on Thursday, 4th of July 2024, and it will be able to end on Saturday, 13th July 2024. Now, general updates of the register in each parish in line with Article 61, subsection 1E of the Election Act of this country, and this will be starting on Friday, 3rd of January 2025, and it will be able to end on Friday, 24th of January 2025. Compilation of youth, persons with disabilities, older persons, workers, UPDF, and professional bodies voters register in line with the Electoral Commission Act, Section 18, subsection 1, that will be starting on Friday, 3rd of January 2025, and it will be able to end on Friday, 24th January 2025. And then cutoff of updates of the National Voters Register and compilation of youth, persons with disabilities, and older persons and workers registers in line with the Electoral Commission Act, Section 19 of subsection 7 and Section 19 subsection 8A. Will be starting on 24th of January 2025, and this will also be able to end on 24th January 2025, and this will be a Friday for you, you need to know. And then display of National Voters Register at each polling station in line with the Electoral Commission Act, Section 24, subsection 1, and Section 25, subsection 1, will be starting on Friday, 18th of April 2025, and it will be able to end on Thursday, and that is 8th May 2025. Display of the SIG committees voters register in each village, KCCA, Electoral Commission workers offices will be starting on Friday, 18th of April 2023, and this will be able to end on Thursday, 8th May 2023. Display of the SIG that is I beg your pardon, display of the tribunal recommendations at each parish in line with the Electoral Commission Act, Section 25, subsection 1A, will be starting on Friday, 9th May 2025, and it will be ending, that is Monday, 19th May 2025. And then nomination of village SIG committee candidates, the OP, the person with disability, and the youth. The OP means the older persons, will be starting on Monday, 2nd June 2025, and this will be able to end on Tuesday, the 10th June 2025, for your information right there for you. And so another activity that will be undertaken by Electoral Commission in regards to the preparation for the 2025-2026 elections is that we shall be able to have nomination of parish, also ward SIG committee candidates. That is a special interest group. I mean, the SIG means special interest group. We have the older persons, persons with disability, and the young people, and it will be starting on Thursday, 26 June 2025, and it will be ending on Friday, 27th June 2025. Deadline for establishment of academic papers with the Electoral Commission by aspiring candidate, local governments, presidential, parliamentary, and for the local governments will be starting on Thursday, 3rd July 2025, and it will be ending Thursday, 3rd July 2025. presidential will be starting on Friday, 1st August 2025, and this will be able to end on also 1st August 2025, and it will be a Friday for your information. This is something that you need to know. Parliamentary, talking about the deadline of establishment of the academic papers with the Electoral Commission for the parliamentary will be starting on Wednesday, 16th July 2025, and it will also be able to end on 16th July 2025. Deadline for resignation by public servants, intending to contest local governments will be on 2nd August 2025, and it will be ending Saturday, 2nd August 2025. For the presidential, for those who want to contest as the President of the Republic of Uganda, and they are serving in the public offices, and they want to really stand for presidency, you have to know that you have to resign by Wednesday, 1st October, 2025. That is the finish the day, or the deadline will also be Wednesday, 2nd August, 1st October, 2025. For parliamentary, will be on Friday, 13th June 2025, and it will also be able to end on Friday, 13th June 2025. When we talk about nomination of sub-county, town, and municipal division special interest group committees, candidates, older persons, persons with disability, and that is the youth, will be starting on 14th July 2025 and ending on 15th July 2025 for your information. Holding over, that is the sub-county conferences to elect that is nominized workers delegates to the districts will be able to start on 11th July 2025 and also ending on 11th July 2025. Nomination of municipal city division special interest group committee candidates, older persons, person with disability, will be starting on 24th July 2025, and you will also be able to end on 25 July 2025. And so the special interest group committees for older persons, the youth, the persons with disability, please, if you are one of those, make sure that you get interested and you have to participate in this, because it is open to any person who is older, to any person who is a youth, to any person who is a person with a disability, right there for you. Nomination of district and city special interest group committee candidates, older persons, persons with disability, youth, will be starting on Monday, 11th August 2025, and it will be ending on 12th August 2025. Holding of different district conferences, that is to elect nominized workers delegates to the regions, will be on 7th August 2025, and it is going to be that is Thursday, and it will also end on that same day, 12th August 2025, the same Thursday we are talking about. Nomination campaigns and polling of polling for National Youth Council Committee will be on that is Wednesday, 27th August 2025, and it will also be able to end on 29th August 2025. Nomination of candidates, local government, including special interest groups, in line with section 119 subsection that is one of the Electoral Commission Act, will be on Wednesday, 3rd September 2025, and it will be able to end on Friday, Friday 12th September 2025 for your information. And then the nomination of candidates parliamentary in line with section 9 will be on Tuesday, 16th September, and it will be ending on Wednesday, 17th September. Then we shall also be able to have that is nomination of candidates parliamentary in line with the section 9 of the Parliamentary Election Act of the Republic of Uganda, will be starting on Tuesday, 16th September, ending 17th, that is September. And then we shall have the nomination of candidates for presidential elections. These will be starting on the 2nd October, Thursday, 2025, and it will be able to end on 3rd September, that is 3rd October, 2025. Nomination of candidates for special interest groups, representatives to local governments, will be starting on Monday, 8th December, and it will be able to end on 12th December 2025, and that will be a Friday. And then 27th, polling period for presidential, parliamentary, and local governments, councils, including special interest groups, representatives in line with Article 61, subsection that is 12 of the Election Act of this country, will be on 12th January 2026, and it will be able to end on 9th February 2026. And so for your information, by 12th January, that will be a Monday, we shall be having our elections here in our country, Uganda. As I did mention on Monday, that these 2 years we are remaining with, it is nothing. For your information, if you want to contest in any political position, make sure that you get to understand this roadmap. In most cases, Electoral Commission always put this to the public, but few people get interested to get to understand what the Electoral Commission is doing. And so for your information, as Westnile Television, we shall be interested in bringing to you each and every activity of the Electoral Commission. And at the end of it all, we want to see whether people will be able to understand and comply with the roadmap that has been really released by the Electoral Commission. It is 4 minutes past the hour of 8 a.m. right on Westnile Television. Let's go for a break. And when I come back, I still have a lot for you this morning that I will be giving you right here on Westnile Television. Let's go for a break. My name is Dennis Oringi, and it's KOKOLIRIKO Live.
Westnile TV, lighting up the region. Westnile TV, lighting up the region.
A brand new Global Star TV with StarTimes Inside Technology. New TV innovation with an inbuilt decoder that connects you to both StarTimes antenna and satellite signal. With StarTimes Inside Global Star TV, you can enjoy over 300 local and international channels, 1 month StarTimes highest bouquet for free, automatic system update, more benefits, more affordable. StarTimes Inside Global Star TV is available in all StarTimes branches and dealers countrywide. StarTimes Inside, entertainment inbuilt.
Westnile TV, lighting up the region. Westnile TV, lighting up the region.
A Brand new Global Star TV with StarTimes Inside Technology. New TV innovation with an inbuilt decoder that connects you to both StarTimes antenna and satellite signal. With StarTimes Inside Global Star TV, you can enjoy over 300 local and international channels, 1 month StarTimes highest bouquet for free, automatic system update, more benefits, more affordable. StarTimes Inside Global Star TV is available in all StarTimes branches and dealers countrywide. StarTimes Inside, entertainment inbuilt.
Westnile TV, lighting up the region.
All right, dear viewer, thank you very much. We'll be back, and you're still watching Westnile Television. 9 minutes past the hour of 8 a.m. right here on Westnile Television. It's a Friday edition of the program, the KOKOLIRIKO Live. Let me dive into what we have in the Daily Monitor this morning before I look into what we have in the New Vision this morning for you. These are the two major dailies that we have in our country, Uganda. They always capture national issues, issues of national importance that you need to know as we continue developing the country, Uganda, for your information right there. All right, one of the big stories we have in the Daily Monitor is the IGG mayor disagree over contract terms. This is another story that is really making headlines in the Daily Monitor that we have for you to get to understand. And so while the IGG ordered a 2-month extension to allow the contractor to complete the works, the mayor of Kabale Municipal Council rejected the directive, saying that the 2 months is not enough, is what you need to know right there. And then Niger junta threatens immediate response to any aggression. This is another story that you need to know. The Islamic State group announces death of leader is also another story that has been captured in the Daily Monitor for your information right there. And so let's dive into the story of the IGG mayor disagree over contract terms. The Inspector General of Government has ordered a 2-month extension, of the contract for the construction of Uganda Support to Municipal Infrastructure Development Program, USMID roads in Kabale town. The Deputy IGG, Patricia Ashan, issued the directive to allow the contractor to complete the works. However, the mayor for Kabale Municipal Council, that is Sentaro Biamugisha, urged that it was irregular to extend the contract which elapsed in March, and its liquidation period of 100 days ended last month. And so Kabale Municipal Council on Monday 27th, 2021, contracted, that is Multiplex Daitako International Trade, to construct and tarmac, that is Rushorosa Road, which is 2.49 kilometer, Biancosa Road, which is 0.76 kilometer, and Biashakure Road, which is 0.34 kilometer, at a cost of 21.7 billion. The project was expected to be completed by May 26th. Is what you need to know. And quoting further, saying that when the contract period of completing these roads expired on May 26th, 2022, we extended this contract 3 times. That is September 14th, 2022, January 23rd, 2023, and March 27th, 2023, to compensate the contractor time lost during the COVID-19 lockdown, delayed relocation of utility service lines, delayed supervision by the consultant, abnormal rains, among others, but the contractor failed to complete the road works. We have no other alternative but to terminate the contract of that is multiplex and also the Itaco International trade that are really constructing the roads in Kabale. And so this is one of the big stories in regard to the government projects that are being undertaken. I think the mayor of Kabale municipality is right to make this decision. If a contractor has been given extension or extensions on several occasions and they don't fulfill what has been extended for them, this is a little bit quite unfortunate. And this is where I always implore the local leaders to get interested, to understand the projects that are being undertaken in the area. And so the mayor for Kabale municipality is really very bold to disagree with IGG in regards to the extension of the contract of the contractors that have been entrusted with the work of tamaking, that is the roads that are in Kabale municipality under Uganda's support to municipal infrastructure development. This is what you need to know. A contractor that recorded 25.8% of the physical works required in about 3 years cannot complete the remaining 74.2% in just 2 months. Kabale Municipal Council's contractual relationship with the contractor has accordingly ended, and we require other measures to be put in place to ensure that the unexecuted works are done. And so the continued interference by the IGG in this matter is not only disappointing, but it defeats its core mandate of promoting just utilization of public resources. This interference is time-consuming and intended to keep an incompetent and unserious contractor on the side, irrespective of the clear and explicitly stated provisions of the signed contract agreement. This is according to Biamugisha, adding that the Deputy IGG should put in writing a directive for future reference. The Kabale Deputy Town Clerk, Eric Sunday, urged that extending the contract would require a fresh contract, since it is a requirement under the Public Procurement and Disposal of Public Assets Law. That is what you need to know right there. And so, in response, Ashan said if the work is not completed in the 2 months extension, we would take appropriate punitive action against the contractor. Quoting a verbatim saying, "My coming here is to mediate Kabale Municipal Council officials and the contractor so that the road works are completed for the benefit of the targeted community members. The community members will lose this road project once the contract is terminated." This is what you need to know. And so whereas I have the powers to cause arrest of the officials allegedly involved in corruption tendencies as alleged by the contractor, this will not help us to have the road works completed. I will personally supervise this project and ensure that the road works are completed in 2 months, she said right there for you. The managing director for the Multiplex Limited, Moses Mbosa Ndege, accepted the extension, although he had earlier requested for a 3-month extension. And quoting him verbatim, he says, "Failure by the project consultant to give us the designs in time is responsible for the delayed completion of this road project. I am also foreseeing sabotage from the local leaders, some of whom asked me to give them a bribe and I refuse." And so this is where now issues of corruption begins to surface. Local leaders asking for bribe, and this is very common with the government projects, more especially the projects that are being funded by World Bank, funded by African Development Bank. You find the local leaders, they tend to delay projects in the name of saying that please give me this amount of money before I release your payment. And this is very common with the chief finance officers of the districts and the municipalities that we do have here in our country, Uganda, because they are responsible for the authorization of the payment to be made to the contractors that are being given government projects to undertake. And there was a time I did mention to you that if we cannot do away with the issue of kickback in as far as implementing government programs and projects are really concerned, then we are doing nothing in regards to fighting corruption. And the corruption in our country starts right from the procurement processes. And this goes to the procurement committees that we do have in different districts, municipalities and cities. Please, we need to be transparent and we need to really execute our duty as it has been properly stated in the the books that we do have. And so you cannot be asking for bribe from a contractor in order for the contractor to continue with the work. I've been getting information. I got an information from a contractor that was undertaking Seed Secondary School here in Westnile. They said that out of the 2-point-something billion that was allocated for the construction of the Seed Secondary School, they were able to use over 200 million for bribing the officers at the district level. If you want more information, come to me. But this is what I can really let you know, that this came from the contractor of one of the Seed Secondary Schools that we do have in Western Sub-region. And this is what is happening in our local governments that we do have here in our country, Uganda. And when these people are reported, no arrest is made, and then we tend to just dial around. And as I did mention earlier on, that the people who are really frustrating the development in this country are the pen thieves. The pen thieves these are people who went to school and they are managing big projects that we have in our country, Uganda. So what they do, they use their pen and papers to corrupt billions of money that is meant for putting up structures for the community who are the beneficiaries. And so if we can get rid of the pen thieves that we have in our country, Uganda, and we tend to really pardon the chicken thieves and the goat thieves that we have in our prisons in this country, that is going to be a very good thing for you. In Uganda, those who are arrested are the chicken thieves and the goat thieves. But the pen thieves, those who steal billions of money, they are just left to roam around and use the money the way they want. As it was, made clearly one time that those who steal and invest within the country, they are not committing a serious crime because they're even using the money to develop the country. Should we go by that, or we should really get rid of these corrupt officers who are always corrupting billions of money meant for the vulnerable communities, the poor Ugandans that we do have, who are also the taxpayers that we do have? When shall we get rid of the corruption? Let me tell you this morning, it is a Friday, and it is 4th of August 2023. Mark my words. If we shall continue to allow those pen thieves to continue operating in these local governments that we do have, they continue to operate in the ministries, departments, and agencies of this government, let me tell you, we shall not get rid of the corruption. Because they are the ones stealing billions of money. Meanwhile, our prisons in our country, Uganda, are full of chicken thieves being arrested from the villages that we do have. And then those who steal billions of money, property meant for the public, they are just left free to continue using the money the way they want. Continue to drive luxurious cars that they have bought using the money that they have stolen from this government, in which it is the taxpayers' money. If we allow them to continue to serve in these local governments, these agencies and ministries that we do have in this country, excuse me, then we shall not get rid of the corruption. These are my words. Quote my words and mark these as it has been said by me, Dennis Oringi, today, 4th of August 2023, that if we continue to reshuffle, we will continue to pick chief accounting officer from District A, we take to District B, we shall not get rid of corruption. Because these are people who are responsible of the appointment of the contract committees that we do have in these districts, in these local government units that we do have, in these ministries, in these departments and agencies of government that we do have. And that is what I can really tell you. Let's go for a break, and when I come back, I still have a lot for you this morning to give you. Good morning.
Westnile TV, lighting up the region. Westnile TV, lighting up the region.
A brand new Global Star TV with StarTimes Inside Technology. New TV innovation with an inbuilt decoder that connects you to both StarTimes antenna and satellite signal. With StarTimes Inside Global Star TV, you can enjoy over 300 local and international channels, 1 month StarTimes highest bouquet for free, automatic system update, more benefits, more affordable. StarTimes Inside Global Star TV is available in all StarTimes branches and dealers countrywide. StarTimes Inside, entertainment inbuilt.
Westnile TV, lighting up the region.
All right, well, we're back. I've been talking about the issue of corruption, dear viewer. You have to know that there's a story in the Daily Monitor that has been captured, and that is about authorities arrest 10 officials over parish development model cash. This is what you need to know, that people continue to swindle the money because they have it in their mind that the big shots in this country, they are stealing, but they're not being taken seriously. When it comes to the arrest, they're arrested and given bond, given bail, and they continue to commute. And this reminds me of the high and sheet saga that we had in our country, Uganda. I do not know where the cases have really ended. This is what I can really remind you. The iron sheets, the famous iron sheet saga that we had in our country, Uganda. Where are those who were really mentioned in this iron sheet saga? Have they been left free because they were able to divert the iron sheets for their private and personal usage? I do not know. This is our country, Uganda. But good information is that police have arrested 10 officials over extorting money from parish development model beneficiaries. This is a very, very good information that is coming through here. The suspects include, that is the pariships and SACCO executives from the sub-counties of Nyanzi, Kasanda, Manyongeseka, Nalutuntu, and Kokoto. A section of the affected beneficiaries have been volunteering information where some of the pariships and SACCO executives collude to extort money. This according to Phoebe Namulindwa, the Kasanda, the resident district commissioner, revealed in an interview on Wednesday. She added, I instructed the office in charge of criminal investigations at the Kasanda police station to open up a general inquiry file that is on the allegation about extortion by some of the pariships and SACCO executives right there for you. So Namulindwa said the officials are violating the PDM guidelines. The continuous complaint prompted the district authorities to call for a general inquiry into the allegations leading to arrest, and the police general inquiry Kasanda GEF 006 2023. We have more than 10 culprits arrested. This is according to the resident district commissioner Namulindwa. Now Kasanda has 92 parish development model SACCOs that, according to the Kasanda district parish development focal point pass, constituted with the functional leadership, and the districts has the total of 8.9 billion Uganda shillings. According to the district investigation team, some of the PDM SACCO executives in connivance with the pariships have reportedly been demanding between 50,000 to 70,000 to have the names of beneficiaries entered into the data system. Now the officials reportedly claimed that the money was for application forms, bank account opening, and photocopy services. And this is what you need to know. Now, according to the guidelines, one of the guidelines limits the civil servants, including the pariships, from direct operations, that is of the PDM circles. Day civil servants are supposed to help in the sensitization process. The loan is extended to a household. The guideline limits the fund to a single household who can access a minimum of 1 million. The recipient household must be profiled on the PDM information system. Now in Kasanda, 22 parishes have so far received 117 million each on their respective SACCO accounts. 40 parishes have received 100 million on their respective accounts. 10 parishes have received 92 million of their respective SACCO accounts, while 20 parishes have shillings of 75 million on their respective SACCO accounts. PDM project. Now the program is aimed at targeting 39% of the country, 46 million population that lives from hand to mouth, out of poverty. From the start, a section of Ugandans have expressed a skepticism over the success of the project. Government is expected to splurge, what we call 1 trillion on the program under the bottom-up approach. Each of the 10,694 parishes will receive 100 million, which will be sent in installments. This is what you need to know right there. When you go to Busoga sub-region, Busoga region, Kamuli School operates without office for 4 decades, and the 4 decades you are talking about 40 years. A school operating without without office. And this is quite a little bit very, very unfortunate for you right there. And then Buwagi Primary School, under the Universal Primary Education Program in Buwagi, Bugaga B Village, Namoyanga Sub-County, Kamuli District, has been operating without an office for 39 years. This is according to what the Daily Monitor has really unearthed right there for you. James Morere, the deputy teacher, says the school was established in 1984 by the Muslim community before being taken over by the government in 1992. And so during a sport visit to the school last Friday, it was observed that many classrooms lacked chairs, windows, and doors, while the floors was uncemented. And so this is what they were able to find out right there. Marere adds that the school enrollment has dropped from 500 in 1992 to 250 pupils. He adds that government funding comes with the guidelines and for particular projects, making it hard to divert it for any other use right there. This is quite a little bit unfortunate for a school that was established way back in 1980 something. And so I believe that government of the Republic of Uganda through the Ministry of Education and Sports will be able to really think about this particular school in as far as developing the school is really concerned. And so this is something that you need to know in regards to a school in Kamuli. Nabak man held over aggravated defilement is also another story that you need to know. The police in Napak district are holding an 18-year-old man on charges of alleged aggravated defilement of a 3-year-old girl. What takes you to a 3-year-old girl? We have matured ladies that are roaming around, moving up and down, looking for men. Why do you go for a 3-year-old young girl for you? And so this is a little bit very unfortunate. Unless you don't know how to woo these ladies. Have money, my dear. Then you will woo these ladies if you have money. Yeah? Somebody did tell me that ladies of nowadays, what they need is money. What else do they need apart from money? Nothing. So if you have money, it's very simple for you to woo whoever you want. Even if you are not educated, but you can be able to woo educated lady if you have the money. We have witnesses, we have seen this in society, where somebody who has not gone to school is marrying somebody who has gone to school, a PhD holder, married to a man who has not gone to even secondary school. Because he has the money, so the PhD holder has to marry this particular person. So going for a 3-year-old young girl, this is quite a little bit very unfortunate really there for you. And it's good that the police has been able to swing into action to arrest. And so Michael Okia, resident of Lochwai village in Pietolim sub-county, was arrested on Tuesday following accusations made by Marino Loshap, the father of the victim. The incident is said to have occurred on July 30, 2023 at around 4 p.m. while the parents were away for prayers. This is the information that is coming through in regards to 18-year-old man, defiling a 3-year-old young girl is right there for you. Let's get more stories from the Daily Monitor for you. Macheted welding assailants, hack a Bosega fish vendor to death is also another big story that has featured in the Daily Monitor right there for you. Court reduces 45-year jail term of man who defiled 1-year-old daughter. This is also another thing. So it's quite unfortunate. Defilement. You are defiling a 1-year-old. The world is getting a little bit very crazy for your information. So what should we do to these men who are always defiling young girls, 1 year, 3 years? What do you gain from that? I'm trying to imagine, I'm trying to picture out. What do you gain from defiling a 1-year-old girl? And what do you gain from defiling a 3-year-old girl? We have these matured ladies in these communities where we belong. Yeah, they're there. At least try to ask somebody that, please, I'm badly off, help me out. Other than going for a 1-year-old girl and also a 3-year-old girl. And this sounds a little bit quite unfortunate. Tororo disqualifies the 2 beneficiaries of district quarter education scholarship is also what you need to know. Finance Ministry releases a 500 million for road safety campaigns is also another story that you need to know. 2 fishermen drowned in Lake Chiyoga. This is also another sad story that has featured in the Daily Monitor. Then journalists endure treacherous water to cover judicial training. This is also another story right there. Government gadgets Emodoma as Omukuka, the third after 3 years of wrangles. This is what you need to know right there. Property lost as fire guards Red Cross offices in Palisa. This is what also you need to know right there from the Daily Monitor. Health Ministry starts nationwide distribution of mosquito nets. Make sure that you are part of this distribution of mosquito nets. Make sure that you are part of the beneficiaries who are benefiting from these mosquito nets that government through Ministry of Health has started distributing. Buganda leaders back on the federal quest. This is also another thing that the Buganda leaders have decided to back, that is Kabaka, on a federal quest right there for you. Electoral Commission set nomination dates for 2026 polls. As I did read earlier on, this is what you need to know and get interested to understand how Electoral Commission is going to organize the elections in this country comes 2026 right there for you. And the processes start right in 2024 next year. And so make sure that you're part of the activities that are going to be undertaken by Electoral Commission of our country, Uganda. Ginger Tourism Institute gets a principal after 11 years, meaning that the Ginger Tourism Institute was not having a principal for almost 11 years right there. Uganda National Teachers Union asks government to bail 3,000 grade 5 teachers for graduation. This is also another story that you need to know. And then police trap and grab escaped gang leader. This is also another one. Then UPDF cuts budget for military museum project. Shillings of 40 billion is what you need to know that UPDF is planning to put up a museum that is going to cost 40 billion Ugandan shillings right there for you. Government to probe ginger markets of fraud. I can see the Minister of Local Government, Honorable Rafael Magizi, visiting ginger markets right there for you. Government issues fresh orders on life jackets is also another thing that we have in the Daily Monitor. Then 25 dead in West Both crash this year is also another story that we cannot really leave unattended to. And then the court upholds jail term for defiler head teacher. This is also another story. And then vanilla farmers in Toronto threaten to uproot gardens of vanilla right there for you. And so what are they saying? They're saying that the vanilla farmers in Toronto district are counting losses over the drop in prices during the just concluded harvesting season. And so the farmers are now uprooting their gardens and switching to to other high value cash crops. And so they say the low demand for vanilla and delayed harvest played a significant role in the massive losses. As a result, some vanilla crops began to rot before the harvest, is what you need to know. The Minister of Agriculture officially scheduled July 17th as the harvesting date for vanilla across the country. However, farmers from Toronto district urged that this date was delayed and the ideal time should have been June. This is what the farmers are talking about. We might be having communication from the ministry, but sometimes some of the set date by the ministries cannot really, work out. And so this is what you need to know, that the farmers of vanilla in Toronto district are saying that they have delayed to harvest their vanilla because of the government communication that they were able to start harvesting on 17th July. But according to the farmers, they say that they would have started harvesting in June this year. And so that is what you need to know. All right, dear viewer, let's dive into what we have in the New Vision this morning, right here on Westnile Television, and it is KOKOLIRIKO Live on Westnile Television. Wherever you're catching the show live from, this is KOKOLIRIKO Friday edition of the program. And what do we have for you this morning? Before I dive into the New Vision, let's dive for a break, and when I come back, I will be able to summarize today's program with what we have in the New Vision. Good morning.
Westnile TV, lighting up the region.
A brand new Global Star TV with StarTime's inside technology. New TV innovation with an inbuilt decoder that connects you to both StarTime's antenna and satellite signal. With StarTime's inside Global Star TV, you can enjoy over 300 local and international channels, 1 month StarTime's highest bouquet for free, automatic system update, more benefits, more affordable. StarTime's inside Global Star TV is available in all StarTime's branches and dealers countrywide. StarTime's Inside, entertainment inbuilt.
Westnile TV, lighting up the region.
All right, we'll be back, and thank you very much for joining us. This is KOKOLIRIKO Live, and you have to know that it's already 20 minutes to the top of the hour of 9 a.m. right on Westnile Television. Allow me to give you the stories that we have in the New Vision. President Museveni reaffirms ban on timber exportation, reiterating his ban on timber exportation. President Museveni advises timber dealers to convert timber into furniture and export the furniture to those who don't have trees. These are President's words. President Museveni at the close of the two-day fought biannual CEO, that is retreat held at the Shira vehicle plant in Uganda's eastern city of Jinja. He said, I said nobody should export timber which is unprocessed. President Yoweri Museveni reiterated his stance on timber exportation on Thursday. If you are a furniture maker, that is what you want. Keep the timber and make the furniture here. So if you want to export, you export the furniture, not the timber. The president said this at the close of the two-day fourth biannual CEO retreat held at the Shira vehicle plant in Uganda's eastern city of Jinja, organized by Presidential CEO Forum. The retreat was aimed at highlighting the private sector's driving role in Uganda development. Recently, the National Policy Committee on Environment resolved to ban the export of timber and cancel all licenses and permits issued in this regard as a way of protecting the environment. The move followed the President Museveni's directive of June 21st, 2023, instructing Prime Minister Robin Anabanja to reverse the worrying trend of deforestation. Expert of votes is what you need to know here. During the same meeting, Museveni suggested that Uganda should also persuade the government of our eastern neighbor, DR Congo, to also ban the importation of timber from Uganda in order to make his exportation ban to gain traction. And now, quoting him saying, now when it is coming from Congo, I think we should also persuade our Congolese friends to make furniture, because that will be a loophole. They will take out timber claiming that it is coming from Congo, said the president. The lack of vision is what I cannot support. State House, which we built in 2007, the furniture there is all imported. Can you imagine? That is why I questioned the controller, who that time was there, asking for how they could allow us to sit on imported furniture. Museveni added, you don't make a plane, you don't make a computer, you don't make medicine, you can't even make furniture. What do you do? What sort of people are these? These are words of President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni castigating the Ugandans that we do have, who brags that they have acquired PhD, and they brag of studying and getting papers, and he's telling them, you don't even make a plane, but you claim that you have studied. You don't even make a computer, and you claim that you have studied. What you can only do is repair a computer. You don't even make medicine, and you can't even make furniture. What do you do then? The head of state is a little bit, a satirical person here. He speaks with a lot of satire, and he sometimes makes me laugh a bit. He's speaking to those that he lead, that you can't even make plane. You don't even make a computer. You don't even make what we call medicine. And you cannot even make furniture. What you can do is to export the timber. What you can do is to export the logs to those who have the knowledge of making furniture. Oh. Then you say we are experts. Expert of what? Ignorance. Then you say you're what? Then you are an expert, or you are experts. Expert of what? Expert of ignorance. These are words of President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. They are not my words. He's trying to challenge us, the Ugandans who live in this country, and we claim to be experts. Experts in what? You cannot even make a computer. You cannot even make a plane. You cannot even make what we call medicine. And you can't even make furniture. And then you call yourself, I am an expert. Expert in what? Expert in criticizing government? Expert in opposing what the members of the opposition always come out with? I leave that to you right there. So that is why I cannot support the export of timber and import of furniture. Convert the timber into furniture and export the furniture to those who don't have trees. You can imagine, people are importing furniture from Dubai, a desert. You are importing furniture from a desert. On the issue of taxation on imported raw materials, President Museveni said the raw materials should come in Uganda tax-free as long as it is not produced here. And this has been captured in the Uganda Revenue Authority on the issue of the taxation on the imported goods. You can get the document and read further. But if we have it here, why do you undermine us? And how about intermediate products like the steel billet? But we shall discuss all that. Right Honorable Robin Anaba, Right Honorable, that is Rebecca Gadaga, the first Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of East African Affairs, will follow it up and we shall discuss it here short. Free consultancies turning to the biannual CEO retreat, Museveni commended the organizers and said they play an important role in developing Uganda. The PCF retreat is a very good attempt, and I will always attend whenever organized, because I always get free consultancy. Why would I refuse free consultancy? I have to be happy with them for helping me. He also asked Ugandans to support UPDF, National Enterprise Corporation, explaining that it has the capacity to help Uganda build an independent, integrated and self-sustaining economy. And so, quoting him verbatim, saying, I want to thank Lieutenant General, that is James Mugira, the Managing Director of the National Enterprise Corporation and his group. You can see that your children are educated. They have all the capacity. But the problem has been the backup, he said. They are not utilized. So if the whole system wakes up and understands our original point, that is number 5, of building an independent, integrated, self-sustaining economy, they will do it. These people are educated. This is from President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. The retreat in Jinja was teamed Uganda's industrialization agenda, positioning Uganda as a net source of e-mobility solutions in Africa. Over 300 business leaders, government executives, investors, and scientists attended this one. The scientists who cannot make computer, the scientists who cannot make plane, the scientists who cannot even make medicine. And we can't even make what? Furniture. What we do is to export the raw timber. Hey. And we export what we call the logs. You know, open these trucks that are leaving West Nile. They're not leaving West Nile just empty like that. They have logs inside there. This is what I can attest to you. We have been having cases of accident where a truck falling, and what comes out of a truck, you see logs being ferried out of West Nile. We do not know whether from Democratic Republic of Congo or from South Sudan, but they use West Nile land for really exporting these logs and timbers that President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni is saying that we can add value to the timber and then we sell the value-added products that have been really worked on. Dear viewer, with that, allow me to say that thank you very much for being with us till this time of the morning. My name is Dennis Oringi. We do appreciate you, and you have to know that up next is going to be Eyolaza, which is a Logwarati news that will be anchored by Feta Emmanuel right there. And so 11 minutes to the top of the hour. Allow me to leave this time for the production and the news department to prepare for the Eyolaza news bulletin that will be coming exactly at the hour of 9 a.m. right here on Western Television. Good morning.